Hi there, it's Heather Elizabeth Warren here with Blossoming Heart Intuitive Arts, and this is the weekly Heart to Heart with Heather video. For this week, we will be talking about how love is in the know. So I wrote a blog post about it. You can check out my blog at it's a Blossoming Heart Intuitive Arts blog on blogspot.com. But we're going to really focus on the power of no. So oftentimes in spiritual circles, there's this notion of opening up and expanding and needing to, open up to opportunities, and we're somehow blocking it. Although that is true and that is possible, I do believe there's a part of us that needs to absolutely say no. And so some could call it self-sabotage, some could call it we're blocking opportunities, but actually your no is the greatest place of self-respect. And there might be a part of you, if things are blocked in your life, where you're somebody's saying, you should do this, and there's some part of you that's resisting it, that you're saying no for a reason. So I'd really encourage you to really look in and go, where am I not feeling disrespected? Where does this feel like not a right fit for me? Why am I resisting this? And I would say, to not even go into too much of the why, but just even acknowledging I'm resisting this and there's a good reason that I may not know. And that your no or the anger or the resistance could very well be coming from a place of your own self-care, your own self-protection, your own limits, your own feeling that if you went down that road, it isn't for you. It wouldn't work for you. There's such power in it. And as caring people, people who want to, meet our responsibilities and say yes to others and be in our integrity, it's very tempting to agree to things because it's a good idea, or our friends would like us better, or it matches our ideals. But then when you get into it, you're in passive aggressiveness, you're feeling like you're not wanting to get out of bed, you're saying yes for all the wrong reasons. So it doesn't serve your relationships. It actually serves better to be totally honest with yourself and with others. So your no is actually one of your greatest strengths in many cases of self-respect, but you need to be aware of when your body and your heart and your mind are actually trying to say no intuitively, even though perhaps you might have a part of your logical mind that's saying yes. So I just want you to think of an area of your life that you're resisting, right? So, for me, it's writing. I've been resisting sitting down and writing regularly and getting into the practice. Really there's something that's resisting it. It's more than just writer's block. What is that about? So just think of an area where you're feeling like you're resisting and it's just not quite flowing. You're putting up blocks, stuff is going on there. And then I want you to ask yourself, how does it, even thinking about this in your life, just sitting with it and going, what emotions or feelings are coming up for me when I think about doing this, or saying yes to this, or thinking about money? What are the resistance, what is going on for you? So emotionally. So we want to look at emotions of fear, disappointment, exhaustion, even as an emotion, what is going on. So if I tune in about writing, and I ask myself, there's a fear that I'm going to waste my time and drain my energy on writing. So as you access your fear, or you access your emotions, and get really honest, then ask yourself, what is it that I need? Because usually if we can meet that need in order for you not to feel that way, so my need there, I need a project. I need to know that I have a project when I'm writing, that there's a project, and that I'm working actively towards something, that it's not just writing for the sake of writing. I need focus. So how cool is that, right? So it's not necessarily that you're saying no to the whole thing. You might be saying, you need to say, I'm saying yes to, what are my terms and conditions? If you can say yes to it, then you can know yourself better, and you can communicate that to the people in your life. so you're not just going along with and then feeling drained and exhausted. So I hope that helps. I pulled a card for this week. It was from the Energy Oracle cards, because some of you know that I work with Oracle cards and do readings as well. And this one is by Sandra Ann Taylor. So the card I picked for this week is Victory. And that one is, knowing that you're going to meet your success, knowing that you're going to meet your goals, that finally coming inner success, outer success. So in this, it's so cool because if you say no, you can actually be successful. If you know what your no is, if you know why you're saying no or what is behind it, then you can actually be successful in your life and have your personal power. And then you know what to say yes to and what to say no to. So I'm going to leave that with you. It's a full moon last night in Sagittarius. That is the places of new beginnings, passions, opening, expansions, and new states of being. So see if you can try on accessing or being relationship with your no as a new state of being, and then always ask yourself, instead of being rigid, always ask yourself, what is my emotion behind this? What am I actually feeling in this? And then being able to find out what is the need. Okay, so then you'll be very clear what you can say yes to and what you can say no to. Have a wonderful day or evening. I can't wait to connect with you next week. Join me. I usually post it on my site. YouTube channel is Blossoming Heart Divine Arts, Blossoming Heart Intuitive Arts, or you can go to my website and look at the weekly message. So hope to connect with you again soon. If you do any work together, book a free heart-to-heart initial session, or I have an awesome fill your own cup plan that can get you out of stress states into more abundant states. All right, have a wonderful day and evening. Talk to you soon.